All right. We're live from the ASB Financial Studios and Fly on the Wall Productions on Main Street in Barrie. It's JD. Raylene is right across from me.
Good morning.
Very good morning to everyone. We're looking at some cloudy skies today, some occasional rain showers this afternoon. 63 for the daytime high. Let's see.
We're getting there, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. 52 tonight, overcast, chance of a rain shower. And then tomorrow, sadly, is going to be the pick of the week. And they're saying some sunshine, some breaks of sunshine, some rain showers, 71, and then right back to the rain and the clouds on Thursday. And looks like Friday, too. So, boy, do we need that soaking, though, last night.
We're getting it. That's for sure.
God. All day yesterday. I loved it. I loved days
It's
like
okay.
that.
Yeah.
And last night and the thunder, and I was just awesome.
It was a good day for shepherd's pie smothered in gravy, too. You
Absolutely. Is that what you had?
know?
Is that what you were eating?
Yeah.
Oh, shepherd's pie. God. You got any leftovers? Did you bring any in?
I do have leftovers. I didn't bring any in.
What?
I know. I try to remember stuff like that. I was having a morning. But I have to tell you something hysterical that happened.
Yeah.
Because one of your concerns about geese
Yes.
and motorcycle riding has
Right.
been confirmed, and it is very real, raw, and relevant from what I saw. Holy shit.
No, what happened?
So
Oh, no.
I have Route 14. These geese, they literally chased this guy. And
On a motorcycle?
yes, well, they came out of the side of the road, and they kind of like came at him, and the poor woman on the back of the bike was doing this, and he had a thromp on it, and they followed them for a little bit. One of them did. It was like bound and determined to get that bike.
Really?
Yes, and you know what color it was? Yellow. So
You thought it was me?
No, but I could tell it wasn't you, but because they had a passenger in it, the back seat or whatever.
Right.
But the bike was yellow. So maybe you just need to get a different color bike.
So
I don't know.
This was on Route 14?
Right on Route 14 on the flats by the where the barn fell in, the Cares has like
yeah.
right there.
Oh, my God.
And so I'm serious. They were pissy. Those geese were, but only one of them stayed right behind. And the poor woman was like this on the back of and he thromped on it. Of course, he dusted it, but it was hysterical. I witnessed it with my own eyes. These geese who were not one bit afraid of that motorcycle.
Yeah. I've noticed a few spots where there's Canadian geese that are hanging out, and where we've talked about this.
Yes.
Route 302 over on the other side of the Orange Heights, where they're kind of there's
Waiting for you think.
Yes, Mr. Big Shot is like the alpha of the bunch, and he kind of struts his shit right out in the white line in the breakdown lane, and he gets right out there and he puffs his chest right out and lifts that neck, and he's like giving an ugly stare down to all the cars go by.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, who do you think you are, pal? This is a state highway right here. You do not own
Well, not
this.
long ago, you talked about that when you see them coming, like that you go weigh it out, you hug the yellow lines so that you're away from them. But maybe that's a good idea.
Jeez. Well, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
And thanks for joining us. Thanks for tuning in, being a part of Aired Out this morning. Michael Booten was just in here.
Yes, I saw him buzzing out of the parking lot.
Playing clickety-clickety-click. He comes in here. I get up and get away.
Move? Yeah.
Oh, God, yes. Just get away.
Mm-hmm.
Move away from the computer.
Mm-hmm.
And he comes in here and he's got the mouse, and oh, my God, he's going 100 miles an hour.
But he fixed whatever.
I don't know what he did. Click, 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 click.
And then out the door he went.
And then gone, yes. And here's me watching over his shoulder going, oh, yeah, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, click that. Oh,
Yeah.
there you go. Yeah, good. Yes.
Yeah.
Do that. Yeah.
And we'll call you next time.
Yes. I mean, my gosh. Good morning, Serena and G and Glenn, and usually Michael Booten is
Yes,
on.
good morning. Well, he's driving.
Chris Massey. But, and thanks to our YouTube family,
Yes,
we have a new subscriber this morning.
we do.
Yes, we do. I can't remember her name, but I saw that she is following us on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks to Michael Booten for allowing us to be able to stream
On
live
YouTube.
on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Previously,
Yeah, it's awesome.
we weren't able to go live on YouTube, and now we are.
Mm-hmm.
So we're
Very grateful.
we're
for
hoping
that.
we're hoping for 600 subscribers. We got 536 right now on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
So, and YouTube's big.
Right, that's our next goal. And if you are on Facebook and you subscribe to the YouTube,
Yes.
if you can't catch us here for some reason,
Right.
especially with all the new rules and different things happening, we will always be live on YouTube.
Thanks to Michael Booten,
Yes.
and he's just tuning in. He probably just missed the part where we were making fun of him, or I was making fun of him.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you'll have to recap at the end.
Good morning to Sarah. We've got over 4,000 followers now on Facebook alone,
Yes.
and we got people that are listening and tuning in all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Florida,
Yeah, states, countries, like literally all over the
yeah,
place.
Washington, Mexico, England, Pakistan.
Yeah.
List goes on.
Yeah.
It's just funky.
Yeah.
Who the hell's listening in Pakistan? I need to know who this is. What's going on? Who is that?
Maybe we don't want to know who's listening in Pakistan.
Well,
I don't
yeah.
know. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Listen, note here that deer hunters who, and please help us spread the word on this, deer hunters who applied for a Vermont muzzleloader season antless deer permit by August 3rd, the August 3rd deadline, can now go to the Vermont Fish and Wildlife website to see if they won the permit, vtfishandwildlife.com.
Oh.
So, if you're a muzzleloader and you applied for that by the August 3rd deadline, get on vtfishandwildlife.com. We've got a lot more coming up in our community spotlight this morning. First, though, let's jump into some stories that are trending in Vermont this morning. You take the wheel anytime you want, Raylene.
Yes, let me go backwards a little bit. There was another stabbing in the park in Burlington. They believe that they know who did it, though. The woman that was stabbed is recovering just out of surgery.
Okay.
The man was hiding in the, I don't know. I thought it said bleachers, but so maybe there's some places to sit up there that are bleacher-like. I'm not sure.
Was that City Park?
Yes, and just
Jeez.
literally jumped out of there and stabbed somebody. Jumped out and stabbed this woman, and they did not know each other, is what they're saying. As of this moment, the victim and the suspect did not know each other.
Good morning, Diana, just tuning in.
And then we also heard, and thankfully, because as I told you yesterday, I had been looking for the stuff for Tanner Woodard, who won the championship over at White Mountain. And we received the stuff from the Woodard camp this morning. And so we got that all posted up with some cool videos.
Beautiful.
And we congratulate Tanner for doing an amazing job and having a great season. And we hope that they'll come back on sometime and talk to us about that.
Yeah.
And then we have a quick wrap up, as you saw, about Peyton Lanphier.
Yep.
Who jumped in a race car.
I saw that
on therapy day.
I saw that because of you.
after the Oxford, she promised herself, she said she'd never race 5 days post chemo again. But
Yep.
there she was in a car doing that. But the results of her PET scan show that the chemo is working
saw
and the tumors are shrinking. I mean, how awesome is that? You can't get
No.
much more awesome than that.
She looks amazing. She looks amazing.
I know.
And she's got her age going for her. You know, when you're young, you can fight a little harder.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
It's
And
just so
she's
happy.
got a long road, and hopefully, I mean, we're gonna keep our thoughts with that.
Patently unfair.
Patently unfair.
Yeah.
Yes, and so. And tonight, as you know, is city council meeting,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll wrap that up tomorrow with Tom Lozon.
Yes.
And not really a whole lot going on at council. It's pretty, right now, pretty mild.
Okay.
So, but you can tune in by Zoom if you'd like and watch. People are always encouraged to get involved. So,
There will always be something for Tom to say. Mm-hmm. Always. So.
yes. And I believe that there was some sort of, Sarah could help me out here, some sort of emergency or a special, I shouldn't call it emergency, but special meeting last night for the school board. I believe that happened last
For
night.
Barrytown?
Barry City, Barrytown, it's all one unit, the BUUSD.
Add another 2 more U's in there.
Yeah.
It's BUU.
UUU.
SD.
Yeah, you. But I wasn't able to attend that. I had some other stuff going on. And I really, truthfully didn't see it until last minute. So I'm not real sure, but I'm hoping that somebody is going to fill us in as to what that was about and whether or not I'm correct and it took place already.
All right.
Yeah.
Heather says she'd love to know how the personal matter was resolved.
Oh, okay. So apparently there was a meeting and it was in regards to a personal matter.
Sarah says special meeting, not emergency.
Right. Okay. Yep.
So there you go. Good morning, Linda. And Heather's now saying there was nothing to see, 2.5 hours of executive session. So
Oh, wow.
I love the fact that our viewers, our listeners, can comment live. Isn't that
me
amazing?
too. It's very helpful, especially because as we spoke about yesterday, we can't be all places. And so that's why we do this, so
Sure.
that it's open to all. You know, we can't be to all places. And we love that our viewers are posting and commenting and helping us out with that kind of stuff. And
story out of Plainfield this morning, the select board might be learning more about the schedule tonight, but the members have okayed a plan that they were told requires the closure of the Main Street Bridge for 28 days.
Yes.
Next month. Took 2 tries last week, but a well-attended special meeting on Thursday night last week. Board members embrace the plan if all goes according to a still evolving timeline, is what the TA is saying. The bridge should be closed to through traffic early next month and remain that way for 4 weeks while it's being...
And we'll keep updated on
Sure.
that so that we can make sure that, you know, we post that. We try to keep track of all these road closures and
Right.
different events going on. And there's been a lot of them lately.
You posted up a ton of stuff yesterday.
Yes. It could be, I try on Mondays to always remember the VTrans report that tells us where construction statewide is, you know, going on everywhere. Of
course.
And if there's any changes.
One of the big stories that was surfacing yesterday, this Montpelier man and this woman from Swanton, both found dead in a Killington inn. The possible victims of accidental overdoses, according to the Vermont State Police, Thomas Dodge, 53, from Montpelier, and Darlene Parker, 56, from Swanton, both found dead Saturday night. So there's a little bit more about that this morning, but that's going to be a big investigation. We have a judge, Raylene, that has allowed that Woodbury guy that was accused of trying to shoot and kill another man back in June. Mm-hmm. The judge is saying, green light, he's good to go on a family vacation next month to Virginia Beach.
Okay. Does it say who the judge is?
It does. I've got it right here.
Wow.
The judge is Kevin Griffin, who issued the decision.
Surprised.
Yep. He issued a decision denying the state's motion to hold McAndrew without bail. Mm-hmm. This is Brian McAndrew, 38 years old.
I've known him almost his entire life, Brian. Yep.
Well, the judge ordered McAndrew would be held on $15,000 bail with 10% or $1,500 needed to secure his release. And that bail was posted, and he is now living and released in the custody of his sister, Danielle, who's acting as the responsible adult to make sure he's not violating his conditions of release. And Danielle has had a vacation planned to Virginia Beach. And instead of Brian going to jail while Danielle's on vacation, Danielle's asked the judge to allow Brian to go with her. So the judge just gave the green light on that. And you can read more about it in the paper this morning.
Yeah.
I ask our viewers, our listeners, and and I say there's more to the story, and you should read about it. But what say you about this? What do you think? I don't know. I don't know. I'd have to chew on that one for a little while. But those are some of the
and
big
know
stories.
the whole story.
Yeah, you got to know the whole story.
You got to know the whole story. How about in Lake Placid? Yes, we're going to Lake Placid. A planned power outage will leave Lake Placid residents without power overnight on Tuesday. It's supposed to be cold.
And it's planned? It's a planned?
Yes, it's the National Grid says the outage will start Tuesday at 9 p.m. and will last until 7 a.m. on Wednesday. That's a long time. It's going to be chilly. Thankfully, it's now and not, November. But still, it's not supposed to be all that nice out to be without power for 14 hours. That's a long outage.
It is. I just hope you're not upsetting Kimberly this morning by talking about Lake Placid.
I know.
Something that's not even...
Jumped outside of Vermont.
It's just not even in Vermont.
I know. I'm being an asshole today.
You are.
The power interruption will allow the utility to replace transmission line to the village, which says it will improve its resiliency. So there will be no disruption to the schools in the district, unless, of course, I'm assuming they don't have it back on by 7. But I was kind of shocked that. I guess it's better to do it at night than it is during the day when everybody's trying to work and whatever. But that just seems like a long time to go without power.
Yes. Yes.
And to do it when it's chilly.
Right. What about the folks that have, medical equipment and stuff like that? I don't know. That's
kind of like, it's scary. Anyways, to think that it would be out that long. So I just wanted to make that announcement, just in case. You never know.
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's give a shout out this morning to who's behind you. Nelson Ace Hardware. They were just voted best of the best in the hardware and paint store categories 10 years running by the Times Argus.
No, I'm not shocked. Are you?
No,
No.
God, no.
No.
Small Business Administration's family-owned Small Business of the Year in 2013. They won that. I think they should win it every damn year.
Oh, me too.
We just love having Nelsons, Bob and Annette and Kelly, Andy, Clay, the rest of the team as sponsors here of the Aired Out podcast. Bob's going to be in soon. They're celebrating their 39th year in business. We're going to have Bob in here. He's going to be sharing the microphone with us, and we're going to be talking about why his hardware store is like no other hardware store on the planet. And I love saying that because it's
true.
It's true.
It is true.
It's true.
Yeah.
I mean,
when it comes to customer service, never mind the amount of inventory he has in there, but the customer service and the knowledge of his employees, you can't beat it.
Second to none.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that they don't sell at Nelson's, potato salad.
Yeah.
I can't find it.
No, be careful now. You never know.
Just saying, it's not in there. I've looked everywhere.
Yeah.
But they're open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 6. Saturdays, yes, 7:30 till 5. So if that's the day that you're repairing the sink or trying to fix the roof or whatever you're doing, there you go. Sunday, even from 9 to 1, NelsonAceHardware.com. And you know what you can do on that? You can not only shop, but you can order stuff on NelsonAceHardware.com. You click it, you order it. Forget about Amazon and all the bullshit, and it's lost in the. Nelson's is going to have it immediately. They'll probably have it the next damn day, and they're going to call you and say it's in.
Yes.
God, I love these Traeger grills. I'm so distracted by them.
Maybe, just maybe, you'll get one.
I don't know.
Someday, you never know.
I don't know. You're looking at your phone like you got something else on there.
No, I'm good for right now.
You are?
Just for right now.
All
Yeah.
right. Many Americans, and I'm just seeing here, think the $2 bills are rare or have gone out of circulation. Misconception. The Treasury Department's Bureau of Engraving and Printing is going to churn out more than 200 million $2 bills this year. I remember my brother had one that was good luck. It was good luck. And we had it framed.
Right. You think that. Now, I hear people once in a while, I get rid of that thing. Money's
keep it.
money.
Absolutely. Of course.
Why wouldn't you? But if they're, the thing is keep it for what reason? They're not rare. And so just use it.
Sure.
Yeah. Who cares if you use it? I know it is a pain in the ass when you get to the registers, I guess.
Right.
You know, they don't really like $2 bills. I don't know why it's a pain in the ass, why it's different than a 5 or a 10. But if you give a cashier that, you always hear a little bit of grumbling.
Yes, for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, why? Because there's not a slot for it.
That's right.
They got to put it under the drawer. Yeah. Big deal. That's where the hundreds go, too.
Amazing pictures coming in of the National Guard in Puerto Rico rescuing people stranded in their homes, the aftermath of Hurricane Fiona, which I think she is now a Category 3 or 4. And she's a big old girl.
That was crazy, some of the footage I was watching
amazing.
Last night and this morning. It's just, God.
We have 3 powerful storms that are wreaking havoc right now.
And I think one of them picked up quite a bit of steam overnight from...
I think
from
Fiona.
That was
Fiona.
I heard overnight. Yeah.
Yeah, I think she went from a Category 2 to a 3 or from a 3 to a 4. But we have 1 million people without running water today in the Dominican Republic.
Wow.
I mean, Puerto Rico's still trying to recover from the last one. That island was just devastated. Flooding and mudslides, and you remember Hurricane Maria?
Yes.
2017.
Yes.
Tens of billions of dollars in damage.
Yeah.
And now, Alaska.
It makes you love the snow, doesn't it?
Yes, right.
Bring on the Vermont winter.
I know.
Really?
And Alaska's the remnants of a typhoon there. I mean, just amazing. And then there's another one in southern Japan that's killed people. And I don't know. There's typhoons. There's hurricanes. There's crazy stuff. U.S. Customs and Border Protection encounters along the U.S.-Mexico border have dropped, or have topped, rather. I'm just reading here. Have already topped 2 million so far this fiscal year. Venezuela, Nicaragua, Cuba, all driving the numbers up. And Republican governors who are critical of the Biden administration's immigration policies have taken credit for busing or flying a large number of immigrants from the southern border to the north.
Yeah.
Across the United States.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, remember, we had like 50 that made it to Martha's Vineyard.
Right. And Martha's Vineyard said no.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Even though they said they'd be a sanctuary city, then
isn't that an island?
Changed their mind.
It's an island, right? Martha's Vineyard is an island.
Mm-hmm.
At least that's what I think it is. New York City officials say that they are examining their legal options to respond to the waves of asylum seekers that continue to arrive in New York City.
Mm-hmm.
What a mess. It's
It
just
is a mess because there's no place to put them.
It's a mess on so many different levels.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, agreed.
Wow.
Yeah, it's frightening in a way because we're already in a mess with housing and food insecurities and stuff.
And a global a global pandemic that we're being told in one sentence that it's not a pandemic anymore, and then in another sentence you look at your phone and
that's all you see and hear.
Get your vaccine, get your boosters, look out for the flu, the
monkeypox and now polio and
polios,
like all of these. Yeah, it's
in the United health officials in the United States look to Australia as kind of a barometer for how bad the flu is going to be, because it kind of like, I don't want to say it starts there, but depending on how bad it is there, it makes its way to the U.S.
Right.
So they always look to Australia. And in Australia, it's the worst flu that they've had in 5 years. So health officials in America right now are sounding the alarm to get your damn flu shot.
Yeah.
I think you and I are getting our flu shots
on air on the 26th,
or
right?
next week. Week
Is
of the
it
26th.
The week of the 26th.
Yeah. Steve Simpson, who's the head pharmacist over at Kinney Drugs, is going to come in here and poke us in the arm.
Yes.
Live on the air.
Yes.
Which, I don't know. I might cry a little.
Maybe we can get you a treat, honey.
He better bring the lollipops. I'm telling you, and a sticker.
Yeah.
I want a sticker. I want a tattoo.
All right. We'll get you a tattoo.
Oh, what's going on? United Nations General Assembly back in New York this week after 3 years of leaders speaking by video due to the global pandemic. A total of 193 UN members, our member countries, are going to deliberate in person about pressing world challenges. They'll all be together, sipping coffee, talking about Ukraine and Russia. It was just my mom.
Yeah, that's what I think about it too. It's all just so overwhelming, and even all of these vaccines, and this is wrong and that is wrong, and
Yeah, everything.
yeah, sometimes you have to wonder,
Moscow's going to be there, and the Ukraine's president Vladimir Zelensky.
Mm-hmm.
Did I say that right? He's going to be the only world leader to speak by video. What do you think? What do you think they're going to say?
I think we won't understand a damn thing that they say. But,
Yeah.
So we forgot to unlock the door.
It's all right.
Poor Chris. He'll leave it in the handle.
There he is, walking right behind you.
Yep.
Right there. There he is. Yeah. There he is.
I don't really know, and
What do you think?
I don't even know at this point what we think that we would like to have them say.
I know what I would say.
You do?
If I was part of the United Nations sit down,
What would you say?
I'd say, I think we're kind of screwed, guys. Is this Dunkin' Donuts coffee? I don't know what I'd say. I mean, how are they supposed to fix all of the world problems?
Well, they're not.
Well, they're gonna try.
They're not going to.
We got a
know-
global
we know.
warming problem. Of
Yeah.
course, they're going to just spell out all the problems and put them on the table.
And our problems go so far beyond any global warming at the moment.
Yes, they do.
It's like not top priority. Not for me anyway, not in my mind. It's just not top priority. I know I will catch hell for that. Good thing that the door is locked.
Yes. You are going to catch hell for that. We have financial markets on edge as the Federal Reserve's 2-day policy meeting begins today.
Mm-hmm.
The big announcement is expected tomorrow, Raylene. I'm sure Tom's going to be talking about this. The Fed will almost certainly raise
Interest
rates
again.
by 0.75 of a point
Mm-hmm.
for the third, Raylene, consecutive time.
Mm-hmm.
What happens after that is anybody's guess.
What happens after that is that they continue to talk about all of this disease and crap that's coming to get us. And then no matter what the interest rate is, we panic buy and we save the economy.
Can I hit the bell now?
Sure.
There it is.
I mean, really?
Our economy just a couple days ago almost folded. I mean, look at the strikes going on in the rail industry and everything.
Yeah.
Inflation. Whew. I'm just looking here. Is this part of the shits and giggles?
It is shit, that's for sure.
Yeah, it really is.
It is shit.
How about this 7.7 magnitude earthquake? I shouldn't laugh here, but I'm sure people are like, "My God, JD! I mean,
Yeah.
death and
Get
destruction."
us out of the toilet,
No,
damn it.
It's huge in Mexico
I know.
on the southern coast.
Yep.
You know, it felt as far away as Mexico City.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go there someday. By the way, drink tequila and eat tacos and get fatter.
I know. You and your tacos.
Oh, 10-foot waves.
It is Taco Tuesday over at Gusto's.
Great,
Just letting you know.
great shift right there.
Just letting you know.
That's it right
that
there.
It is Taco Tuesday.
Thank you.
You could go over and get a margarita or
Yes, you
a
could.
couple shots
What
of
do they
tequila.
have?
And,
They have 8 different margaritas they make at Gusto's.
mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, and I'm sure the girls would serve you up some tequila.
Whew. For lunch?
Yeah, to go with your tacos.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Whew.
You never know. You don't have to go far. I mean, granted, it's not going to be quite as warm over there, but
Yeah.
after a couple of shots of tequila, it'll feel it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe you should give it a whirl.
I'm just looking at my feed here.
And we, Hillary Scott is watching, so we should really. I know that Hillary, they've wrapped up or are wrapping up Race to Read, so we really need to get her and maybe a couple of the kids in here to talk about that, where that landed. We would love that. And don't they have some winter?
We're overdue. We're overdue on
we
that.
are overdue. And
Forgot
and
about
don't
it.
we have some? Don't they have some winter sports?
Adaptive stuff.
The adaptive stuff.
Yes.
That will be. We really need to get.
Troy Kingsbury.
Yes, we need to get him back in here to talk about that and talk about what they're doing, when they're doing it, all of that stuff.
Sled hockey.
Yes, I think that stuff is so.
I do too. Thank God for
incredible.
it. Yeah.
Incredible. And doesn't John Silson Christian, does he play?
Yes. Sled hockey. Yes, and absolutely loves it. Loves it. So
Yeah.
good people.
They
doing
are
great,
good people.
doing great things. What else is happening? Did you see what I sent you about the Vermont State Surplus property hosting?
I did not.
They're hosting a 4-day sale of surplus property on Green Mountain Drive in Montpelier on Monday through Thursday next week, September 26th through the 29th from 10 to 3. Desks, tables, chairs, exercise equipment, you name it. It looks like it's going to be open for certain sectors on certain days, but open to the towns
Years
and
ago.
nonprofits.
Years ago, we actually got some desks from them for Washington County Mental Health, actually, the youth center that was in Montpelier. That's how they got the tables and chairs, all from that sale.
From that sale? I'm posting everything you need to know about it right now. I just dropped it. That's it. Everything. I don't have anything more than what I just posted on the feed here of that. So today's Tuesday the 20th. Tomorrow we have our Barrie Farmers Market, which is going to run through the end of September.
Yes.
We got our food trucks and concerts in the park.
Maybe.
Yeah. On Thursday?
I think Tracy said last night that when I heard her on the Barrie Beat that she was going to make a decision today whether or not that continued. And I believe she said that the band that was supposed to play is not under the weather. They are not feeling well. So she wasn't sure because of the weather whether or not she was going to scramble and try to find somebody to replace them to do it anyways, or what would happen. But to keep track of the partnership page, and that announcement would be made sometime today.
All right. And we're watching it too. And we'll let you know as well. I mean, I could always get up there and sing a few bars.
Oh, please don't, love. Please don't.
Roxanne.
That's what you're going to lead with?
You don't have Burgers and Brews. We're emphasizing again that this is free. It's Thursday the 22nd.
Yes.
That's like Thursday.
That's like... and
the day after tomorrow.
And what else is happening on Thursday? We're going to go out and about on Thursday. We're going to be remote for a little while.
You mean on Wednesday?
On Wednesday?
Tomorrow.
Oh, yes, tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
That's right. We're doing it tomorrow.
Over at Fectos.
Yes, we will.
We'll be
out there.
live at around 1 o'clock in the afternoon. But just really cool because for the folks that haven't been into some of these homes that they've got right there in the lot,
yes,
we're going to take them.
And they've changed a lot over the years. They're not the typical of what you would think of a mobile home anymore. They've changed a lot over the
Oh, yeah.
years as far as their design and what's offered on the inside, and
Right.
not only aesthetically, but for weatherization and the way they're constructed. And
Oh, yeah.
So it'll be really cool to be able to show people those, and especially even I hope that our city council and planning commission and different things like that tune in as well, because it just, while everybody is thinking about housing and the crisis and maybe alternatives in a neighborhood or developing a neighborhood, that the thoughts of those, let's face it, there's a stigma
Of course.
that is maybe ages and ages old. But my thought is, if you can get an older, I'm not saying elderly, an older couple, out of their huge Victorian home where they do not use the second and third floor anyways, it's all boxed off, and
Agree.
into one level housing that's easy and affordable for them, that frees up a home for a family that is desperately searching.
Yep.
And so,
Yeah.
in my mind, we could free up a lot of housing by providing them with an opportunity
Absolutely.
to have easy living, and without having to check into a home where
Sure.
they feel as though they've, lost their independence a little
Right.
bit. So
Totally
yeah,
agree.
that's my drum.
Wow. No, I bang that drum with you. Listen, if you don't feel like cooking tonight, they're serving up pasta at the Post, the American Legion, Post 10, Barry City, right down the road from us. Tonight, they're going to do it. It looks like every Tuesday night for a while now.
Nice. Nice.
Wait till you hear the price. You can dine in or you can take out. Obviously, you're supporting the Barry American Legion. But tonight, chicken and mostaccioli. You get the salad, the roll, and the dessert. You get all of this for $10.
Wow.
I mean, come on.
Wow. That's an amazing price.
Don't go to McDonald's.
No.
Just
Why would you?
grab some dinner, take it home to your family, or just dine right there at the American Legion tonight, 6 p.m.
And
6 p.m.
in speaking of dining out, we have to do just a quick reminder that Burger Night has moved to Wednesday night. The Cornerstone Pub and Kitchen has moved to a 4-day week. So starting, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Yep.
Burger Night will now be on Wednesdays, and which is awesome. They made some changes, but Rich, he knows how important that is to a lot of families, that they have that, and to continue, even though they had to change things up, to continue Burger Night is awesome for a lot of people. $5 burger, fries, and just
Can't beat it.
Yeah, all kinds of other amazing things. You can't beat it. You take the kids out, or your spouse, whatever. Go out, enjoy just some time away. And Wednesday nights, Burger Night, Cornerstone.
Favorite restaurant of Chris and Lisa Wright, by the way.
Yes, I know.
They're-
I saw
they
them
live
there.
there.
Yes, I saw them there when I was there for the 10th anniversary.
Yeah.
They were there.
Oh, they're
Yes.
always there. They live there.
It was nice to see them.
What else do we have going on?
Well, we have birthdays. We know that Autumn Toro, who is Brock and Val's daughter, she's 21 today. Like that's a big one.
It's big time.
The big 21.
Yeah.
I don't know that it is for some people, but
Yeah, it's
you
not.
know, you know,
It's not.
some people
but
it's
for
no
others,
big deal. Yeah,
for
some
others
people
it's huge.
like, whoa.
Yeah.
But I'd love to be 21 again. Would you? No, actually, I wouldn't. I don't want to go backwards.
Yeah.
And then there's another big birthday.
Devin
Go ahead.
Fox. Devin Fox.
Happy birthday, Devin.
Yeah, it doesn't say how old he is. I'm gonna guess.
Are you shocked by that?
I'm gonna guess. I'm a little surprised.
Do you think he doesn't want to talk about his age? Maybe we shouldn't tell.
He's got some gray on the temples.
Yeah, don't dig for that information.
I'm gonna go upper 40s, 48, 49. Final answer.
Oh, you're going that he's quite a bit younger than you.
Christy Bowen is also on the birthday list today at 36. Bruce Watson is 68. Sandy Magoon, happy birthday to you. Kelby Gilman is 31 today. TJ Wazbicki. Am I saying that right?
I guess so.
You guess so. 33. We'll just say TJ. 33 today. And Karen Carlson is also
happy birthday to all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And listen, if we're missing a birthday, don't let us miss it. Tell us.
Yeah, tell us, please.
About it.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you want to make fun of somebody.
Yeah, send a message in the morning before 9 o'clock even, and to make sure. We've had people do that.
Oh, yeah.
Say, hey, so-and-so's birthday's today. And
sure.
Yeah.
This weekend's going to be another busy one. The annual Ladies Ride for Breast Cancer is on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
And then on Saturday night, movie night at the Hoyt Seaver Field in Williamstown.
Yes.
Hocus Pocus, 6 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Any kiddo to come in costume is going to get a goodie bag. But they have concessions right there. You can get a drink and a popcorn and some candy and everything. Just bring your lawn chair, bring maybe a blanket, and just relax and enjoy Hocus Pocus.
Which is, that's one of your favorites, right?
Oh, yeah, that's a favorite.
I've never seen it. I know that it's a favorite of a lot of people, but I know you're shocked by that. But I've never seen it.
Oh, yeah, I can't wait. If I had $1 for every time that Lily has watched that movie at our house.
You'd be a millionaire.
Billionaire.
Yeah.
She loves it. And I've never been a big Bette Midler fan.
No, me either, actually. Me either.
Bette Midler, Whoopi Goldberg.
No, me either. Yeah. There's something about it. I agree. I'm on the same page with you there, honey.
Yeah.
And next weekend, we have a lot of these movie nights now, which I think is so awesome.
Yeah.
That we do, so many people are doing this now, the Berrytown, the Williamstown.
Yeah.
And then again, right here in Courier Park, Our House of Central Vermont, Our House right here on Summer Street.
Yes.
They're going to host Friday, September 30th at 7, The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Great.
Right here in Courier Park. So movie will begin around 7, depending on the sun. Pack a chair and a blanket. Movie is free for all. Yeah.
All right.
Pretty awesome.
That is really awesome. Who's putting that on now?
That is Our House of Central Vermont.
Thank you, Our House.
Yes, thank you very much. This is the second or third one they've done. But yeah, right here in Courier Park.
Okay.
So
I see Sunday, October 2nd. You and I have talked about this. Courtney's Allies is hosting their annual 5K run and walk on the State House lawn.
Mm-hmm.
Registration at 9:30 in the morning. The race will start at 10.
Mm-hmm.
And then right after this 5K, Circle is going to be hosting their annual clothesline project, which apparently is absolutely. I've seen pictures of it, but when you see it for real, in person, it is amazing.
And they'll be in here this Friday at 1 o'clock. Alex, Kate, and Diana will be in here.
All right.
So Alex and Kate, like kind of the founders of Courtney's Allies, and then Diana is from Circle. She joined us. Diana joined us last year too, I believe.
It's all a fog.
Yeah.
but we know that they do great things, and this clothesline project is kind of domestic
It's
violence
huge.
survivors. It's kind of they're kind of airing out their story
Yes.
on the clothesline,
Yes.
and they do a great job of this. And they have T-shirts and everything. It's incredible. They've got a Speak Out for Survivors and Friends and Family of Survivors that's going to start at 2 in the afternoon. So come on out, help raise awareness for domestic violence right here in Central Vermont.
Yes.
So November 26th and 27th at the Barry Auditorium. Tracy was talking about this last night on the Barry Beat podcast, the Mary Barry Holidays.
Yes.
Craft
I'm
fair.
really excited that they're going to still have a craft fair. I mean,
yeah.
that is that's tradition, man.
Sure.
You can't go through the holidays without having a craft fair up at the
Agreed.
auditorium.
Agree. And people are going to turn out in droves for that.
I believe so.
You say the word craft, people are there. Especially
Yeah, it's kind of
what's-
like meat bingo. Craft fair, meat bingo.
Absolutely. If there's a
Right?
little bit of nip in the air and you say the word craft, people are like, oh,
Yeah.
there's craft? Oh.
Oh, goodness.
Anyway,
Do you do any crafts? I know you were going to make candles for a while. Remember when you went through that phase where you thought you were going to make candles? Do you remember that phase?
you said phase twice. How do you know that it's a phase? How do you know that I'm not making candles right now? How do you know that I wasn't making them last night at my house?
I've seen the barn.
How do you know?
I've seen the barn.
Barn's a little trashed
It's
right now.
it's the barn has all of JD's phases.
There's that various hobby over there, and then there's this
Yeah.
one over here that's still in the making.
Yeah, he's gonna get to that.
Ah, boy. I'm just glancing through here. Is there anything else that's going on? I think anything else on the Facebook page?
No, I think that we've got it all. But if we don't, and there's something happening, please let us know.
Enlighten us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, as we said, there's just so much stuff right now.
Yes.
In keeping up. I know, well, the suicide walk, I need to go and look when that is because I know it's coming right up. The suicide awareness walk.
I've got something right here. The Vermont Suicide Prevention Center, public-private partnership of the Center for Health and Learning and the Vermont Agency of Human Services, invites all to register to attend the 2022 Vermont Suicide Prevention Symposium. So this is not the walk. Occurring virtually at the end of Suicide Prevention and Awareness Month, which of course is September. The symposium is Thursday, September 29th. You can get on Vermont Suicide Prevention Symposium.org to register.
And we know, I mean, we've been posting it. We've been working closely with Brandy Tracy, and so we've been posting it. I just can't think of it off the top of my head. When that is, and we know that there's a new walk this year in Montpelier, as well as in the past there's been just one in Burlington, but now there's one down here as well. So anyways, I will get that information up.
The 8th leading cause of death across all age groups in the state of Vermont. 30% increase across the United States. Not hard to believe. Not hard to believe.
So the walk isn't until October 29th, so we have time. Walk with us to fight suicide, Saturday, October 29th, State House Lawn, Montpelier. And then there's a sign up and the new little QR code that everybody is using now.
Sure.
Do you know how to use that with your phone?
Oh, God, no.
Do you know how to do those?
Why would I? How?
I don't know either. That's why I'm asking you.
that.
Somebody needs to show me. Like, okay, there it is on my phone.
Yeah.
But so what do I do to use it?
How am I supposed to know? You take a picture of.
Is there like a little scanner
I-
somewhere?
I really don't know. I don't.
What does that QR code do for me?
I'm half joking.
It gets you in places, right? And it gets you stuff like prices and all that stuff.
You take a picture of a QR code and then it brings you right to the.
But how do I
website.
take a picture of that QR code that they gave me? It's right there on my phone. See?
I would have to take a picture with my phone
Nothing
of your
happens.
phone.
Oh, yeah, that's probably it.
That's it. Heather Slayton is reminding us Wellness Wednesday starts next week.
Next week, yes.
Let's see, 28th of September. 23 Summer Street, right there where the Snoozlin room is.
Yes.
So, Wellness Wednesday. And they're going to have all kinds of stuff going on. Mental health, physical health, everything in between over there. Free.
And they're doing acupuncture,
Massage, everything.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I'm going over there. I don't know if it'll be the 28th, but I'm going at some point. We have to say welcome aboard to our another presenting sponsor, Central Vermont Home Health and Hospice,
Yes.
a presenting sponsor of the Aired Out podcast. And we're just, along with William Ravies, who just joined up yesterday, and now we have Central Vermont Home Health and Hospice.
Yes. Welcome.
Welcome. And we're going to be talking an awful lot about what they do. Of course, we're going to be promoting their Cycles of Life motorcycle and bicycle ride to benefit their telehealth program. That's coming up Saturday, October 1st. That's right around the corner.
It is.
That's coming up like
fast.
like next Saturday. Ugh. Wow, that's really soon.
Fast.
So we invite you to register either your motorcycle or your bicycle, get the family together, and have a blast.
Yeah.
And hopefully the weather on Saturday, October 1st is going to be amazing, and the foliage is going to be just ripe. But if it's not, I believe they're going anyways. They're going to do it no matter what.
Yes,
and their
they are.
telehealth program is unbelievable. We were just talking about that.
We were.
So it's good stuff.
Awesome stuff.
It's great stuff.
Glad to have them on.
23 communities in Washington and Orange counties that they serve.
Which, I mean, that's huge. It's
massive.
huge.
Massive. They got a couple hundred people on their staff.
Yeah.
I mean, they're just busting it every single day.
Yep.
CVHHH.org if you need more information. But we're thrilled to have them on board. Anyway, that's... I think that's kind of a wrap. I'm just reminding.
I think
just
so.
remember, Fecto Homes tomorrow.
Yes.
We'll be over there.
Yes.
Burgers
and Brews is on Thursday.
Yes, on Thursday.
Yep.
Which is free. Let's see. Prostate exam on Thursday afternoon. That's not okay. The other big thing is Carrie Freiberg has started her own podcast called What's the Story? And it's Wednesdays at 11 a.m. on the Barry Congregational Church Facebook page. That is where her podcast is being broadcast. She's hosting it right here where I'm sitting, and she's already done the launch.
And she did a great job. I watched it. She did a great job right out of the gate. She really did. The poor thing was so nervous, and she did wonderful.
Well, she's had, there's been, as you know, because you've been right here, there's been some techie snafus.
Oh, yes, just getting around all these new changes. And
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She had to enter in her password 572 times. I think she's really going to take flight here, and she's going to bring people in for a very intimate sit-down discussion about life, faith, hope, love, and she's going to tie it all back
Yes,
to
and I heard
church.
that the big dog himself, Cliff Fleury, is going to be a guest.
Yes.
They've known each other for many,
Long time.
many years. And like me, she adores him.
Yes. Well, how could you not?
Yeah.
Speaking of which, if you want a direct experience with Cliff Fleury, some call him Clifton, go to Vermont Quick Lube
Yes.
anytime,
Mm-hmm.
preferably when they're open.
Right.
But-
Tuesdays through Saturday.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But tomorrow is Ladies' Day
Yes.
at Vermont Quick Lube.
Mm-hmm.
You go there, you get serviced with new oil.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Get lubed up. Dottie.
Just a question, Raylene. Just a question. When's the last time you've been serviced?
Oh. Do you really want to know?
I do. I want to know when.
Actually, for my car.
What are you talking about?
For my car.
Of course. That's what I meant. Your car.
For my car.
Yeah.
I'm over on my miles, and I got to go see the boys tomorrow for the car. And my little maintenance needed light is on
Yeah.
the car. That's all I got.
Do you
about
think
that
the boys think? Do you think the boys think that you're a little over your miles for being serviced?
It depends on which boys you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, boy.
Where was I?
Do they know that we do these rated R commercials for them?
I was just wondering, when the last time you've been serviced.
Yeah,
that's
because
all.
we know that a couple of viewers get the biggest kick out of us talking about Vermont Quick Lube.
Being serviced.
When we discuss going over there on Ladies' Day to
Right.
get serviced.
Like Dottie Moffat.
Oh, she thinks it's hysterical. She has all she can do sometimes to keep it together. But yeah, especially when you talk about it. She thinks it's hysterical when you talk about it for some reason.
I'm not. I'm just talking. I'm just talking
Yeah.
about your car. That's
Yeah.
all right now.
Oh, me too. Me too. 100%.
But the ladies go into Vermont Quick Lube on Wednesdays. They get the fresh oil. You get a flour, and you get a car wash. You leave. You got clean oil. You're out of there in 15 minutes, maybe 20.
Mm-hmm.
You got a clean car. You got a fresh flour.
Mm-hmm.
You're good to go.
Yeah.
And you make
And
up
maybe a hug from the big dog
Cliff Fleury.
if you're lucky.
Oh, you'll get one. If you ask for it, you'll get one.
Oh, yes. He gets the best hugs ever. I'm just saying. That, to me, the hell with the car wash. Just give me a hug.
I gave Cliff Fleury a hug one time, and my face, my head, was in his nether regions, and it just did not.
God.
Standing there, it just
Oh, my
didn't-
God.
just didn't look good.
For the love of all things.
Have a great day, everybody. National Care for Kids Day today. So if you have kids or you know kids, care for them. Get them a creamy. Do something, a little something, just to show that the kid in your life, your niece, your nephew, your son, your daughter, doesn't matter.
Is a rock star.
Thank you.